Alright, what up everybody? It's your boy Akeem and welcome to this vlog. Here to give you a scout report on Duke Johnson, the running back coming out of the U. Now he had a great career as a Hurricane and he actually is from the state of Florida, decided to stay close to the family and went to Miami, in which he had a great career as a Hurricane where he became the all-time leading rusher in Miami history. Now starting off his career in his freshman season, he was actually the ACC Rookie of the Year, breaking the freshman record for most rushing yards as a true freshman with 958 yards on the ground. Now in this past season he had a big year, over 2,000 yards from scrimmage and 14 touchdowns this year. I think this is going to be a pretty good prospect, and this could be a sleeper as the first running back selected for this year's draft, because he is one of the most explosive athletes entering this year's draft, especially the most explosive runners and ball carriers. I do like this kid a lot. Now he's actually weighs he's 5'9", 207 pounds, which is a pretty good bulk for that particular height. He does have a little bit of weight into him, and even though he doesn't look like he has the chiseled body, the big bulk that you want, he does weigh 207 pounds at 5'9", which is not bad at that particular height. Now, that's a good strength about him. But the biggest strength that everybody loves is his explosiveness to get inside the creases and his speed burst to accelerate. This guy, he definitely does a good job with his eyes in finding the crease and finding the open field to get beyond to the second and third level and give you a possibly great yardage from scrimmage. I think this is a good fit for many teams in the National Football League, a good scat back. Now, a couple of things that do concern me is his durability issues. He's been dealing with a lot of injuries, particularly as a sophomore, but then even as a junior, he had to deal with some injuries in which he wasn't able to finish off games, which is a major concern for me. Also, another thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is the fact that his pass blocking skills are not up to par. He depends more on his cut blocking skills as compared to squaring up against players. I think he kind of shows that he doesn't have faith in squaring up and going man to man against players. He depends more on cut blocks. That's not going to do things in the National Football League. You have to be a better all-around player as a blocker, not only just using cut blocks, but using square techniques to protect your quarterback and protect other players from your team. He needs to be more of a team player. Now, he does have good yardage from scrimmage this past season, and he shows that he could catch the football outside of the backfield, and he can give you some great yardage at any time. But he does have those durability issues and the bad pass blocking that he does need to work on. And also, he kind of depends on more on bouncing it to the outside and looking for the open field, which is not bad. But sometimes you're kind of concerned about him being an inside runner, and because of the durability issues, I'm a little bit concerned if he could be a three down back that teams are looking for. But I think he could be a great tandem and more of a home run threat for a team in the National Football League. Now, where I actually project him in this year's draft, I actually have him as either a late second rounder or a third round pick, because running back's a little bit concerned for me, but I wouldn't be shocked if he's the first running back selected because of his speed and explosiveness. So I actually have to rate him as a late second rounder or a third rounder, but he might be selected before then as the first back. Anything goes. We already know for recent seasons at running backs in the National Football League's draft is that you don't really know who's going to be the first running back taken, and I have a little bit of a feeling that he might actually be the first running back taken, even though I believe that both Melvin Gordon of Wisconsin and Todd Gurley of Georgia are better prospects than Duke Johnson. Now, the next time to catch you guys will be on Tuesday, where I will give you more scout reports. Thank you for watching today's vlogs. I'm your man, Keenan McCall. Be easy.